Hello children, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn subject EVS 1, Water Safe for Drinking, Part 2. Try this. Take a piece of alum and swill it once in the water in the first beaker. Leave this beaker undisturbed for 2 or 3 hours. What do you see? The particles floating in water slowly settle to the bottom, and the water in the upper part becomes transparent. The twigs and straws still keep floating on water. What does this tell us? Swirling alum in water helps the soil particles in muddy water to settle down. Take another beaker, place a tea strainer over it. Fold a piece of fine cotton cloth into 4 layers. Make it moist and spread it over the strainer. Now pour the water in beaker 2 in a thin stream on the folds of the cloth. What will you see? The rubbish and soil particles remain on cloth. The water collects in the beaker below. It looks transparent. What does this tell us? If we strain muddy water, it helps to make it clean. This process is called filtration. A new term: potable water, water safe for drinking. Water that does not endanger our health in any way when we drink it is called safe drinking water or potable water. We have seen some methods of making muddy water clean and transparent. However, such water may still not be potable. Can you tell? In the rainy season, the water of rivers and streams becomes muddy. Why do we not drink that water? When on an excursion, if you find that the water of a spring or well there has a bad smell, would you drink it? No. Water safe for drinking, potable water. Drinking water must be safe for our health. Pure water has no taste, smell or color. If water has a color or a foul smell, one must avoid drinking it. It can make us ill. When we get muddy water during the rains, we allow it to settle before using it. If necessary, we use alum or we filter the water. Its muddiness disappears and the water looks clean and transparent. Can we say that it is now safe for drinking? No. Let us learn some more about this. New terms: micro, very small, organism, a living thing. Microorganism, a living thing that cannot be seen by the naked eye or even with a magnifying glass. Microscope, an instrument for looking at very small things which we cannot see with our eyes or even through a magnifying glass. Do you know, if we take a bit of yogurt or a drop of buttermilk on a glass slide and place the slide under a microscope, we see very tiny living things in it. They are called microorganisms. These microorganisms convert milk into yogurt. They are useful for us. But all microorganisms are not useful. Some microorganisms cause diseases when they enter our body. They are said to be harmful microorganisms. There are numerous kinds of microorganisms around us. They are in the soil, in water, in air, on rocks, that is, anywhere and everywhere. Even if harmful microorganisms are present in water, we are not be able to see them. Now, though the water with such microorganisms look transparent, would it be safe for drinking? No. You may know that during the rainy season we often hear of an outbreak of diarrhea or gastritis. At such times, we need to boil the water that has been cleaned by settling and filtration. Only then does it become safe for drinking. Boiling the water kills the microorganisms in it and prevents diseases. What we have learned: Some substances dissolve in water, some substances do not. Some things float on water, some sink and settle at the bottom. In order to obtain clean water, muddy water is allowed to settle. After settling, the water is cleaned further by swirling alum in it or by filtration. Even in clean transparent water, microorganisms can be present. It is necessary to have safe water for drinking. So water must be boiled to destroy any microorganisms in it. Always remember, even such tiny living things like microorganisms which our eyes cannot see have great importance in our lives. With this, I end my chapter. Thanks for watching.